Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 40. It's really here. It's amazing. It's a bright, sunny day here in Madison, and it is the 30th day of April 2020, the last day of a really long month. I started this on March 22nd, and here we are at the end of April, day 40. And 40 giorni. I just love saying that. I actually took Italian lessons for a little bit back in Ann Arbor when I had a girlfriend that was over in Italy. And so 40 giorni means 40 days in Italian, and it's what the word quarantine comes from, because it was what the ships that came in had to wait for 40 days to disembark if they to make sure they had no diseases to spread to the populace. So alrighty, I'm going to start off with a couple of reels. The first one is called Within a Mile of Dublin, and the second one is The Woman of the House. Woman of House is very commonly played. Within a Mile of Dublin is a single jig, so it's half as long, and single reel, and Woman of the House is a double jig. Couple of reels to start off the day. The first one is called Within a Mile of Dublin, and the second one, The Woman of the House. So this is a shout out to all the women of the house out there running the world. All right, so today, it's funny, the songs I picked are both of Scottish origin. One, a very modern song. Oh, I see Basil just joined me. And the second one, a very old traditional song that actually has a children's version and a sea shanty version. So a couple Scottish songs are going to be on the agenda today. The first one is called Caledonia, and it's a love song. It's a love song that Dougie MacLean wrote for his native country. It's very popular. It's kind of become an anthem in Scotland. And it was written in 1977. The story goes that Dougie MacLean had gone on a vacation and was on the coast of France, in Brittany, in the Celtic part of France, and just suddenly got very homesick and just wanted to go back with his friends to Scotland. And according to him, he wrote the entire song in 10 minutes on the beach. And in the words to the song, you'll see he says, I'm going back home tomorrow because I'm homesick. So, great song. Caledonia is the ancient Roman name or Latin name for Scotland. In a similar vein, you might have heard of Hibernia, which is the Latin name for Ireland. And then also Cambria, which is the name for Wales. And of course, Britannia, which is, the old name for Britain and for England. So, all right. So this is Caledonia by Dougie MacLean, and my bandmate Josh sings this one, and people sing along because it's got a great chorus. And I can't do it justice, but I really love it, so I want to do it anyway. So, it's a love song for Scotland. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me these last few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. So I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I came from. And that's the reason why I seem so far away today. Here's the chorus. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Moved and I've kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. I have kissed the ladies and left them crying, stolen dreams, sure there's no denying. I've traveled hard sometimes with a conscience flying somewhere with the wind. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room, the forest choir, the flames that couldn't get any higher. Well, they've withered, now they've gone. But I'm steady thinking my way is clear. I know what I will do tomorrow when hands have shaken and the kisses flow. well, I will disappear. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, oh, that would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. But if I should become a stranger, you know that would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. The great song by Dougie MacLean, Caledonia. Fantastic singer, guitar player, singer-songwriter from Scotland. All right. Oh, so the next thing is going to be a couple of jigs. Let's see. The Humours of Ennistymon is the first one, and the second one is called the Mooncoin. Both of them are places in Ireland, and I always like to do a little geography here. So Ennistymon is in County Clare on the west coast, and Mooncoin is in Kilkenny, down kind of in the southeast, not too far from Waterford. Don't know how I got that name, but I love the jig and I love the name Mooncoin. of jigs for you, both three-part double jigs. The Humours of Ennistymon, of course, over there in the British Isles. Humours is spelled with an extra letter. It's Humours, like Humours instead of Ors. Humours of Ennistymon. Ennistymon's in Clare. And then the second one, the Mooncoin jig, one of my absolute favorites. And Mooncoin is a village or town in County Kilkenny, famous for the Kilkenny Cats, which is the name of their hurling team, but it came from a legend about two cats in Kilkenny that fought so hard that all that was left at the end was their tails. They had eaten each other. And of course, being a fan of children's literature, I love the book. I can't remember the author's name right now, and the illustrator, Millions of Cats, which kind of has a similar theme to it and wonderful story. Before I do the next song, I just want to give a shout out. Every day I like to wear a t-shirt that represents something that I appreciate or that's part of my life. And in this case, it's something very, very special and dear to my heart. So I am today wearing a shirt of Cecropia Aerial Dance Troupe here in Madison. They're named after the giant Cecropia moth, which actually is spelled a little differently. And they are kind of like Madison's version of Cirque du Soleil. They do fantastic shows. I'm really hoping that Orton Park Festival is going to be able to happen in September. Unfortunately, we've already gotten the news in the last couple weeks that Waterfront Festival is canceled, as well as Fête de Marquette. There'll be no Fool's Flotilla. So kind of hoping that by September we can actually have a festival and we can go to Orton Park, half a block from my house, and watch the Cecropia set up in the giant oak tree there and perform. So Cecropia is a huge part of my life because, of course, some of you may know that's how my wife Sandy and I met. I was playing in Far From Home, my Irish band, and we were doing music for one of their shows. And yeah, the rest is history, I guess. So Sandy was in Cecropia for 20 years, and they are a big part of our family and our community and have had a huge role in raising our children and giving us a lot of joy. So thank you to Cecropia. All right, this next song is called Hieland, Laddie, and it is an old Scottish song. There's a children's version of this song that's called Donkey Riding, and so I actually looked up a little bit about that. Donkey riding, it says here, is a traditional work song or sea shanty originally sung in Canada, Scotland, and northeastern United States. It's also become popular as a children's song. Its earliest recorded record of the song is from 1857. The tune is and words are an adaptation of Hieland, Laddie, which is the song I'm going to do. And it's generally agreed that a donkey in the song title is a reference to a steam donkey, a type of general-purpose steam engine that was used on the docks. So this is, donkey riding has a lot of the very similar parts to it. So way ho and away we go, donkey riding, way ho and away we go, riding on a donkey. So I'm going to do the version called Hieland, Laddie, and it references many different places in Scotland and in the Maritime Isles of, Maritime provinces of Canada. So maybe some other places too. Actually, Mobile Bay, that's one down in Louisiana or Alabama, so yeah. Was you ever in Quebec? Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, stowing timber on the deck. Bonnie Hieland laddie, hey ho and away we go. Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, way hey and away we go. Bonnie Hieland laddie, was you ever in Calo? Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, where the girls are never slow. Bonnie Hieland laddie, sing it with me. Hey ho and away we go. Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, hey ho and away we go. Bonnie Hieland laddie, was you ever in Mobile Bay? Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, loading cotton by the day. Bonnie Hieland laddie, away, hey, and away we go. Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, way, hey, and away we go. Bonnie Hieland laddie, was you ever on the Brummelo? Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, where Yankee boys are all the go. Bonnie Hieland laddie, way, hey, and away we go. Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, way, hey, and away we go. Bonnie Hieland laddie, was you ever in Dundee? Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, some pretty ships that you will see. Bonnie Hieland laddie, way, hey, and away we go. Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, way, hey, and away we go. Bonnie Hieland laddie, was you ever in Miramichi? Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, where you make fast to a tree. Bonnie Hieland laddie, way, hey, and away we go. Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, way, hey, and away we go. Bonnie Hieland laddie, was you ever in Aberdeen? Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, prettiest girls you've ever seen. Bonnie Hieland laddie, way, hey, and away we go. Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, way, hey, and away we go. Bonnie Hieland laddie, way, hey, and away we go. Bonnie laddie, Hieland laddie, way, hey, and away we go. Bonnie Hieland laddie. Yeah. Hieland is the pronunciation in Scotland of Highland, meaning from the Highlands, as opposed to the islands. And of course, a laddie being a strapping young man, and Bonnie meaning pretty or beautiful or etc. Good. Yeah. So. All right. Well, I just have time for one more. I just cannot believe that it's actually day 40. Been doing this for 40 days, which actually represents a quarantine. But I'm not going to stop because we're not done here, and I don't know if I'll make it all the way to May 26th, which is officially when our safer stay-at-home order in Wisconsin ends, but I'm hoping at least to make it to Mother's Day, so I'll see you tomorrow for day 41 on Friday. So I do have one more song. It's an ancient Irish waltz. A lot of people think of it as an O'Carolan tune, but it was not written by O'Carolan. We actually know who the author was, the composer. His name was Rory Dall Catháin, and in English that gets translated as Roger O'Kane or Roger O'Kane. It's called Give Me Your Hand, and it's a very interesting tune in that it's a little bit twisted in the sense of it doesn't have a regular like A, B, C part, 8 bars or 16 bars or anything like that. It's actually a 26 bar repeated tune, so it's 52 bars, which is just very unusual, and it's easy to get lost in it. It's a little just sort of, I don't know, labyrinthine, something like that. So, all right, I hope you're having a great day, and I'm going to end with this one, Give Me Your Hand. Give Me Your Hand by Rory, Dall, Catháin. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day, and I'd love to see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, and be well, and yeah, 40 days, so we can do this. Love ya. Bye.